age 5, my parents divorced. So my dad stayed in California where we're living, and my mom and her children, we all moved back here. She was single for a few years. We were young. She got married, and he tried to just be our friends, and it didn't work out. You know, it was just, he started out being a friend, and then once he got in good with the children, he just tried to hammer in his heart, and it didn't work, so we rebelled against that. And so we always just did what we wanted. I live by the motto of, yeah, whatever I do, what I want. And this is where it's gotten. You know, 6 years of drug addiction, and I was always happy. I was always joyous. I was just one of those kids that walked around with a big old smile on his face. And then I started to gain weight, and people started teasing me, and I just started feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. And then I started skateboarding, and I broke bones, and was introduced to pain pills, and the feeling that the pain pills gave me was nothing I'd ever felt before. Mm-hmm. It took me out of reality, and it made me feel great. I loved it, so I just ran with it. And then eventually the pain pills led into heroin, and it just consumed every part of my life. Mm-hmm. You know, I was breaking the hearts of the loved ones that loved me dearly. I was lying to them. I was stealing from them. It was started to consume them. I tried rehabs after rehabs and tried geographicals, and nothing really worked because I guess I just wasn't really ready to stop. You know, I hit a bottom at that point in my life to where I was sick and tired of feeling the way I was feeling. But when I got out of rehab, it was like, let's start all over again. Let's do it again. I can do it this time. It's the insanity. I always felt I could do it again. This time, I mean, I just hit a bottom that I've never hit before. I got married. And up until I got here, me and my wife have been married for a little over a year. And I think in that year we spent 3 months together. I was in jails. You know, she didn't want anything to do with me. She never asked for a divorce or anything, but she just, you know, you need to get your life straightened out. This is ridiculous. She actually turned me to the cops. You know, when she found out I was doing heroin, I was on probation. She called my probation officer. Corey needs help. We'll be here this time. Come get him. And I never really got angry about it. It was more of a sense of relief, finally, because I know I could never get clean on the streets. There's just no way. The withdrawals were overpowering. You know, this disease is cutting back and powerful. Right. But it's also patient. You know, being in here, it's still waiting. I still have it. It's still, you know, it's still with me. And I just have to remind myself of that. I can never associate with the people that are stuck in their diseases. I can never just put myself around it. You know, I have to start thinking about my health. I have to start thinking about my family. And since I've been here, you know, what got me here was my wife and I were getting ready to have our first child. And it was 2 weeks before she was due, our daughter. And I broke down. You know, I have to do something. I can't let my daughter grow up without a father. You know, I feared that she was going to meet the man that I became when I was strung out, and that's the last thing I wanted. So I came here, and this place has saved my life. The pastors here have saved my life. God has saved my life. I wouldn't be here where I am today with the sense of peace that I have, with the compassion I have, and with my, you know, I know I have a calling today. I have a purpose in life. You know, it's all because of this place, New Hope Ranch. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to be grateful today. You know, 2 weeks when I got here, I asked Pastor Ron, I said, Pastor, is there any way my wife can call and let you guys know when she has a baby that she's healthy, that everything's okay? And not only was she able to call, but he woke me up at midnight and drove me to the hospital so I could be there for the birth of my child. And it was so amazing because not only was I able to be there, I was wanted there. My wife wanted me there. My mom wanted me there. My mother-in-law wanted me there. They all wanted me there. When I walked in that room and they looked at me, they smiled. And that was something I hadn't felt in years, and it just felt good. You know, I have hope today. You know, this place has just taught me so much in my life. You know, I've only been here 5 months, and I think I've learned more in 5 months than I have in 12 years in school. You know, it's amazing.